As you can see, I am sat on my bed today because I didn't fancy sitting at my desk. So I hope you can all still see me, because obviously I'm a bit further away from the camera to try and so you can see me properly. So hello, and then I'm going to come further back. Okay, so I hope you're doing okay and you're having a good week so far. So let's crack on. So the first thing to remember are the RPA rules, and the first one and the only one at the moment is have loads and 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 loads of fun. Excellent. Okay, so obviously we do Zoom and news, but just if you don't join us for Zoom, which is absolutely fine, then right now I would like you to go to find your nearest grown-up and tell them what your favourite sandwich is. Because these things are important. These things are important. I would say at the moment my favourite, because I do go through different times when I've got different favourites, I would say at the moment my favourite is probably cheese and pickle. Maybe with a bit of lettuce. Ugh, love it. Okay, so for our game today, we are going to do some imaginary work. So I would like you to imagine that you just have a ball. So grab a ball in your hands. Now normally if we were in a classroom we would bring it around the circle, but obviously we're not, so we have to adapt. So grab your ball. Okay, at the moment it's just a normal ball, so maybe it's just a normal football, or it's just one of those balls that you can kind of throw that are nice and light, like a light football, whatever it is. Okay, now I want you to change your ball. So it might get bigger, it might get smaller, it might get heavier, because you can make it anything you want. So just, what is it now? Is it getting bigger, or is it getting smaller, or heavier, or lighter? Boom, boom, boom. Okay, now bring it back to a regular ball. Good work. Okay, so now I'm going to say something and it has to become that ball. So it's a cannonball. So, oh, those cannonballs are really heavy. Okay, maybe you're going to try and drop the ball to pass it over to someone. So I'm going to drop it on my bed. Oh, that's better. Okay, now it's going to become a normal ball again. Okay, grab your normal ball. Okay, so this time it's going to become a fireball. It's hot, it's hot, it's hot. Throw it. Okay, now your ball's come back. Okay, it's a normal ball. Okay, now this time it's going to become a glass ball, which obviously means it's very, very fragile. So you might try and grab it like this instead of like this. You might really try and tighten your grip on it, but not too much. Okay. Okay, is it a heavy glass or is it a light glass? Is it a big glass or is it just a small ball like that? What do you think? Okay, now it's going to become a different ball. Now, think about what ball it might become. What colour is the ball? Okay, so at the moment my ball it's got polka dots on it. It's pink. And there are actually spikes, but the spikes are in between my fingers. So it's a spiky, colourful polka dot ball, but it's just in between my fingers. Okay, now what's your ball? What are you making your ball? Okay. Now my ball's going to go back to normal now. Okay, and then this time it's going to become a tennis ball. Okay, so watching it go up and down in the air. You might bounce it on the floor. Okay. Okay. Now, it's going to become a normal ball again. And what do you think it is? What about a ball full of elastic bands? you can maybe pick it, just the top elastics, because they're all nice and elasticated. But it's quite heavy. They're usually quite heavy, those elastic bumbles, aren't they? Okay, alright, now I want you to take that ball and I just want you to throw it away. Ready? 1, 2, 3. It's gone. That's it now. Okay, go grab yourself a drink. Okay, so I'm going to move back a bit. Let's try and stretch out my legs. Okay, so for our next game today, we are going to play Follow Your Nose. Now, we have done this before, so just remember, I'm not going to get up and show you because I'm going to have to stand up on my bed. But, oh, sorry, I just had to run downstairs and I'm really out of breath. How bad is that? Sorry, I think that's my hay fever. Okay, so walk around the room. You fill up that space. Remember, find a room, find a space in the room. Okay, maybe you're going to go faster. Maybe you're going to go slower. Okay. Maybe you're going to change direction. Change. Okay. Now, I want you to become aware of your nose. So, look down at your nose so you can see it. Okay, now that you know where your nose is, you are going to let your nose lead. So remember how you just kind of move forward wherever your nose goes. That's it. Well done. Okay, now try and change direction, but with your nose still leading. That's it. Well done. Okay, now instead of leading with your nose, you are going to lead with your stomach, with your belly, Okay, now I can imagine you all are going like this. Okay, make sure you lead with that belly. Just imagine that your belly or your stomach is super hungry and it's leading you to the fridge. That's it, well done. Okay, now maybe walk a bit faster with your belly leading. That's it, now walk really slow. Really slow. Okay, and well done. And walking again normally. Walk again normally, walk again normally. Sorry, I just thought I saw a massive scratch on my phone. Okay, walk again normally. Well done. Okay, and now grab one of your toes. Now one of your toes is going to grab, sorry for anyone who doesn't like feet. So, one of your little toes, okay, and you're going to lead with that toe. Well done. Is it quite hard leading with your toe because you've got one foot which is going quicker than the other? Okay, now try and slow it down and see if that makes it any easier. Okay, well done. Well done, well done, well done. Okay. Well done. Okay, now walking normally again. Hopefully there's no more limping or no more kind of one leg chasing the other. Okay, well done. And now I'd like you to lead with your knee. Now it can be either knee, so it can be your right knee or your left knee, whichever you prefer. Okay, but lead with that knee, see what happens. Is it any different to how you're walking when you've got your when you're leading with your toes? Okay. Lovely. Now I would like you to lead with an elbow. So just imagine your elbow's here and it's carrying you around wherever you need to go. That's it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Well done. Lovely. Okay, and the last one for today that I would like you to lead with is what should we do? What should we do? Let's do your shoulder. So you're going to lead with your shoulder. Doesn't matter which shoulder it is, either one. Oop, oop. It's quite painful, so just make sure you don't hurt yourself. it. Keep going around. Change direction. Go faster. Go slower. See what happens. That's it, and leave it there. Okay, well done. Come and join me again. Grab a drink if you need one. Okay, well done. I hope you're all feeling a bit more energized after a drink and a bit more refreshed. Okay, now, this isn't treasure hunt, so it's not treasure hunt, but what I would like you to do is go and find 7 things. I know, a bit random. 7 things. Let's do 8 things. 8 things in your house that relate to summer. So, here are some I prepared earlier. For those of you who watch Blue Peter, you'll have heard that. Okay, so things that relate to summer. Obviously, sun cream or sunblock or sunscreen, whatever you call it. Sun cream. And then also some sunglasses. Hello! Okay, so go and grab 8 things. 8 things that you would use in the summer, and also grab a bag. So it could be a backpack, it could be a big shopping bag. Something a bit bigger is easier and better, but any bag will do. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, so by now you've hopefully got your 8 items and you have put them in your bag, and if you have, well done, and if you haven't put them in your bag, do it now. Okay, so what I would like you to do, okay, is grab said bag again, like so, okay, and just take out each of the items in your bag. So you can also see here that I've got a hat. Okay, so, and just say what they are. So for example, mine is a hat, sun cream, and sunglasses. Now I've only got 3 things because it was just as an example, but hopefully you have all 8 items. Okay, now that we know what they are, sun hat or cap or whatever you call it, a hat of some sort, okay, we know what they all are. So now put them back in the bag, and what you're going to do is you're going to pull an item out. So just get that bag, so have a little rummage round. So, for example here, oh, do you know what? I'm going to add something else to it. I'm going to add my water bottle just to mix things up a bit. So, okay, so what do I have? So I have my sun cream. Now this is sun cream, but what else do you think it could be? So imagine that this could be maybe a sword for fighting, or it could be, what could it be? It could be a ruler, or it could be shampoo maybe. Don't put it in your hair, but it could be shampoo. Okay, so just grab all of the items out of the bag again like that. So for example, a water bottle. So obviously it's a water bottle, but it could also be like one of those torches that you hold. Okay, it could be like this, like an ice pack. It's very cold because it's metal. It's very cold. It's lovely. Okay, so do that for all of your items. Okay, so just have a think. Okay, lovely. Show me what they are. Brilliant. Okay, now I would like you to pull 3 things out at a time. Okay. In fact, I'm just going to pause it to give you a bit more time to do that. Okay, now we've gone back to it. Sorry, I should have paused there. So, now you're going to pull out 3 items at a time. Okay. And they can either be the real things, okay? In fact, no, they can't be the real things. They can only be things that you've made up for it. So, for example, if you have, I don't know why I keep putting this down. I know I need it. So, for example, if you pulled this out, your hat out, and some sunglasses out, none of these can be the actual items. So, these cannot be sunglasses. This cannot be a hat, and this cannot be sun cream. So, you have to think this could be a sword. This could be maybe a top, or it could be what else could it be? It could be maybe a bag. You guys are more creative than me. You have a think. And these are not sunglasses. Instead, they could be maybe they could be binoculars, or they could be what else could they be? They could be something else. I don't know what else they could be. I've completely lost my train of thought. But you guys can think about what else they could be. Okay, and then make a story out of them. So this is going to be a sword, and this is going to be a bag. So you make a story with a sword, a bag, and whatever you're making my sunglasses, or your sunglasses, or whatever item you have. So sword, bag, binoculars. Okay, and you're going to make a short story that's like that is about these things, but I'm only going to give you should only give yourself a minute for each to come up with an idea for each of them. So because I didn't make that very clear, because apparently my brain isn't working today, like pretty much any other day, I'm going to repeat that. So you're going to take out some items out of the bag. So let's take this out, let's take this out, and let's take this out. Okay, so this is not sunscreen, it's a sword. This is a bag, and these are binoculars. So you're going to make a very short story that you have a minute to come up with. Okay, in fact 30 seconds to make it easier, to make it even harder, because you guys, just to make you very quick. So maybe you'll put all of the items that you've got in your bag, and then you're going to make a little story about how it comes out of your bag, or what you're going to do with the binoculars that are in your bag. They can be as silly as possible, it doesn't matter, silly as possible, as funny as possible, as anything you want, as long as you're making them into different items. Okay, now I would like you to do that with the items in your bag 5 times, which means that you should use 1 or 2 items again. So if, for example, you picked out the sunscreen, both times it should be a different thing. So if for the first time it's a sword, the second time it should be a ruler, or whatever you want it to be. Okay, so do that 5 times. Hopefully that makes sense, and if it doesn't, then ask your mummies and daddies, because my brain isn't working today. Okay, lovely. Now once you have done that, give yourselves a pat on the back and a big clap. Okay, and go grab some water. Okay, now to what I would like you to do. So there is no homework this week. Woohoo! No homework this week. But what I would like you to do is just read 2 of your favourite books today. So if you're feeling a bit sad today or a bit happy, just go read 2 of your favourite books today, and just escape into those books. Pretend like the world outside of those books does not exist. Okay, so well done to all of you. We are nearly at the end of the year now. Sorry, I've got a very itchy eye. Nearly at the end of the year now, and we are doing so well. I know it's super hard sometimes to be at home, to be doing all your lessons online, but you're all doing super duper 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 well. Okay, so I've changed what our little hand in the middle is going to be this week. I'm going to do We Love Cake, because everybody loves cake, and I think it's very important that we know that we all love cake. So on the count of 3 it's going to be in the middle, so let's just do a little drum roll. Ready, hands in the middle, 3, 2, 1. We love cake. Woo! Okay, well done this week, guys. I'll see you next week. Mwah!